Hi, I'm Conrad Miller, and I'm with the Miller Law Firm and the Bankruptcy Center of Kansas City. And I wanted to talk a little bit today, a little informational video here about foreclosures, and specifically foreclosures in Missouri and in Kansas. Those are the two areas that I practice in primarily, and they are very different. Kansas and Missouri are very different as to their procedures on foreclosures. First, let's go with Missouri. Missouri is what we call a deed of trust state, or trust deed, deed of trust. And basically what a deed of trust does is you transfer, when you get your property, you transfer your property to a trustee. Okay, you deed it to a trustee. And then the trustee holds that property in trust for the bank. If there's a default, and this is when we start the foreclosure process, you're going to get a letter. That's going to say you've got 30 days to cure the default. You've got 30 days to come up with, make good, and then they'll reinstate the loan. If you don't, then you're going to get a letter from the trustee, and that's generally going to be a law firm or some entity involved with the law firm, and they're going to tell you, hey, we're going to sell this property 21 days. And that is, if you get that letter, generally you have 21 days to do something with it. Okay, you can either reinstate it or file bankruptcy or do something. If you get that letter telling you that it's 21 days and you are in Missouri, you need to immediately contact somebody. You should contact the trustee, or or give us a call. You need to do something immediately. Because after 21 days, that date that they set for the sale, it's over. They're going to sell the property, and then you no longer own the house. It's really that simple. It takes about that much time. They're going to sell it on the courthouse steps, and you're going to be out. Now, after they sell it on the courthouse steps, you still have some rights. They don't have a right to the possession of the property at that point. They do have to bring an action to evict you from the property. So, the 21 days, they're going to own the property, but, you probably have another 30 days before you have to move out. But we need to get in here immediately. Immediately. This is a no frills deal here. They do it quickly. Now in Kansas, we have mortgages. Kansas is a mortgage state. And that's a little bit different than it's quite a bit different than the deed of trust. What you're doing with the deed of trust is you're saying you are not transferring it to anybody. You're saying, I'm going to pledge this as security for my note. Now, which means that in Kansas, we have a judicial foreclosure, which means that you have to go to court. The bank has to go to court. They have to file a lawsuit, and they have to go to the court. When they file the lawsuit, you have 21 days or 30 days to answer. Then they will proceed. If we answer, they're going to proceed with the foreclosure. They'll make sure everything is all right with the mortgage. Make sure that all assignments are done. They take into account everybody that may have an interest in the property, second mortgages, anybody that has a judgment. Everybody comes in and goes to court, and then they will proceed. They'll get a judgment of foreclosure, which means they have a right then to sell the property. We're talking about, maybe 90 to 120 days by the time they get a right to sell the property. So you're 4 months down the road. Then they have to get an order to sell the property, and generally there's another 30-day another 30 days that they have before they sell the property. Now, that is your magic day. Okay, that's the date. That's like in Missouri. If you get that, you need to come in immediately. If you get the foreclosure, we can work with you on that, file the answer, work with the bank, see if there's some resolution, work out deficiencies, make sure that you don't get harmed in any way. If you want to save the house, we can file a Chapter 13, save the house. We can do that in Missouri, but we have to do it before the date of the sale, and that's the magic day. If you want to save it, we need to do it before the date of the sale. If you don't want them, if you're upside down in the house, we can try the short sale routine in Kansas. It's pretty easy to do that. Try to get a short sale during the foreclosure process. We still have that right. And then in Kansas, even after the sale, you still have at least 3 months, which is what we call redemption rights, to get the property back if you pay everything off. You can redeem it. You get 3 months. And during that redemption period, you can stay in the house, you can lease the house, you can sell the house, you can do anything except waste it. Okay, so you can't tear out stuff out of the walls, or somehow harm the value of the property. The Kansas is a lot less panic when you get that served. I mean, we still need to get things taken care of. Missouri, when you get that 21-day letter, 30-day letter, you need to be in immediately. Give us a call. We'll set you up. We'll get you in immediately. I have had these where I've gotten people who've had foreclosures on Tuesday, and we filed a Chapter 13 on Monday and stopped the foreclosure, and they kept their house. So those are possibilities, but always come in, give us a call. We have a free 30-minute consultation. If we can't help you or we don't think we can help you, we will tell you, and it's not going to cost you anything. But give us a call so and we can see how we can get you. How we can help you kind of navigate through these choppy waters. So that's Missouri or Kansas foreclosures. Give us a call, 913-912-7070. Set something up. Like I say, I've done them before on Sunday when we had a foreclosure on Monday. So we'll get you taken care of.